Alright, so right now I'm going to talk about No Man's Sky once again, and the question that I will ask to myself and you, the viewer, is will No Man's Sky live up to the hype? Now, my personal answer is no. And here's why. In a previous video, I was talking about how people overhype things, and well, this game will fall to the same thing. It will be overhyped to such a degree that people will be screaming at the top of their lungs. They're gonna be like, oh man, this is not the game I expected. Because in their, to them it wasn't overhyped to the individual, but to anybody who, looks at that specific person from a different viewpoint, then they're gonna say, hey, you overhyped this game, and well, it is gonna be overhyped, and the game itself, it's probably gonna be really good, in my opinion, but there's gonna be a lot of people complaining about it not living up to their personal standards, and that's a bad thing that happens to a lot of games. I'm not gonna go into that. I mean, I basically did another video about this and somewhere on my channel. But yeah, overhyping is something that generally needs to stop, but it looks like it's part of the industry already. It's not much you can be done, especially when a person looks at a video, a trailer or gameplay footage, you go crazy and to them it's going to be the greatest game ever made. And well, the same thing happened with this game, and even though the developers of the game have been fairly clear and authentic with the public about what is going on with the development of this game, people are still pushing this game up to be the greatest game of all time, and that probably won't be the case. I mean, probably the developers know it, and maybe, unless they're have gigantic egos, which I doubt it. I mean, like I said, the developers have been really clear and authentic with the public, and well, it's gonna be an interesting few days until the launch. I mean, some people may get their games earlier than others, but it's going to be really interesting to see how this whole thing goes down, and whether or not the fan base will turn into a bunch of rabid mutants and attack Hello Games and smash them. Although it's not entirely justified on the fan base's part to be attacking them, because, well, the fan base themselves were the ones overhyping this thing to the ceiling until it bursted out of the ceiling and it went out to the moon, So yeah, we'll see.